Hey dude, do you know if it's safe to drink a Red Bull on an empty stomach? You know what? I don't think that's such a good idea, seeing you hadn't ate yet, to go ahead and drink all that. Well, I guess just kill it.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
What's up guys, James with That's Right Lawn Care. Just pulled up to this first yard. We're gonna do an aeration on it. I'm gonna run home, drop the aerator off, and I got 7 yards to cut today. We had a lot of rain this weekend. It's pretty moist. Yes, I did drink that whole entire Red Bull. No, I didn't have an empty stomach. I ate breakfast this morning, so it's not gonna hurt me that bad. But anyways, we're gonna do this aeration right quick. Got the, since it rained so much, I'm not gonna worry about all 4 bags of sand. I'm gonna set y'all up somewhere and let you watch me do the aeration. So let's go ahead and get this thing unloaded. Alright guys, just wanted to give you all an example of what we're pulling up here. Some of these core plugs, they are, this ground is so soft that these things, I mean, are crumbling. I mean, look at that. But just by looking at the dirt, it looks pretty good. Not too much clay in it. So, and those plugs eventually will disappear, break up, get back down into the ground. That's great to pull up some of that soil, get some of that nutrients out that's already in your soil. But we're going to be adding some. So we're going to be putting down some tall fescue transition blend seed and some lime and some fertilizer. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all up. Got the cone out. I'm in the driveway. This is one of the only yards. I've got 2 or 3 yards that I do park in the driveway just because the road is so busy down through here and people fly down it. I think the speed limit's like 30. But people fly down this road, so I just pull in the driveway. Plus it's a decent sized driveway. I can pull in it. Only thing is that bush kind of blocks my view. I can see pretty good this way. Backing out of this driveway is kind of risky, so I just go slow. If you ain't got brakes, you shouldn't be on the road. All right, so as I mentioned in a previous video, what we're going to be running with is the Let's Go All Pro Transition Seed Blend. This is 100% pure seed. See that? 0 weed seed. It's got 1.1 inert matter and other crop seed, but 0 weed seed. So Chipotle, Copious, and LS 1200 tall fescue is what we're going to be putting down. That is what they have decided that is good for the transition zone. And of course we've got our Let's Go NOS Plus slow release stabilized nitrogen starter fertilizers, 18-24-12 NPK. Y'all remember that? NPK. So guys, with that slow release nitrogen, that's not going to just hit it all at once. That's going to allow for it to feed during germination process. It's going to allow that grass to come up real nice, real strong, Highly recommend this stuff. It has proven amazing results. And then of course we got the lime light. This is just lime, lawn lime. 100% natural, safe for lawns, gardens, and wildlife areas. So this is just another awesome component that we put down. These 3 products will grow grass. So guys, we got the spreader cleaned out, washed out, good to go, ready to go. We're gonna throw some seed down first. You do not have to do these in any particular order. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the seed first. Let's sling some seed. All right guys, before we get started slinging this seed, I just wanted to hit on a couple of things right quick. I know a lot of people are going to ask, how many pounds per 1,000 square feet do you put down? So for seed, recommended on the bag for just regular overseeding is going to be 5 pounds per 1,000. You got a 50-pound bag, it covers 10,000 square feet, do the math. I like to do, well, a lawn like this, you know, you don't have too much grass in it. This is mostly crabgrass and clover and just various types of weeds. As you can see, the onions right here. You know, this is a yard that probably has never seen grass. So we're gonna throw some grass in it. So most part for the seed, I like to be generous with the seed and do 5 to 6 pounds. And then in some of the dirt areas, as you can see, like right up here underneath this tree, this is gonna get limed a little heavier, fertilized a little heavier, and seeded just a little bit heavier because there's nothing there. Now I've already taken a little bit of seed that was already in the spreader that had gotten wet from it being left out on the trailer. And I've just kind of thrown it across here. As you can see some of that seed. But what you need to grow grass is seed to soil contact, and that's why we aerate. You're pulling up some plugs, you're removing a layer of thatch, you know, you're getting that seed closer to that dirt where it can germinate and blossom and be a beautiful grass. So it's pretty much the same for the fertilizer, and for the lime we're going to go about 5 to 6 pounds per 1,000 square feet. This is a 4,000 square foot yard, so technically we'd be at a little less than half a bag of each. I think the fertilizer actually covers 12,000 for a 50-pound bag. So that plays in pretty well, because, you know, over fertilizing a starter fertilizer is not, as long as you don't go way too much over, you don't want to have an inch layer of fertilizer over the yard. But putting down a little bit extra is not going to hurt. It's actually going to be a little bit more helpful. And actually I have really not even calculated it, but I just open this up all the way on my spreader. I throw it all the way open for the seed. I usually run about 20 to 21 for fertilizer and lime. And it just really, I'll have to look at it and see exactly how much I'm putting out as I go. But generally about 5 to 6 pounds each is what I throw down. So let's throw down some seed, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and hook y'all up right here. We'll get some of this seed spread out. Okay, so here's another tip. If you're gonna be putting seed, fertilizer, lime down anywhere on the yard, try and fill your spreader up on a driveway or on a walkway or something like that. Reason being, sometimes you can leave your gate open and that's gonna just sit there and dump seed, and you definitely do not want like a big patch of fertilizer to be left in the yard just from not realizing that you left your gate open. So always close your gate, and if you can, possibly do it on a driveway, walkway, road, whatever. So unfortunately I forgot to hit the go button whenever we were spreading that seed, but the seed got spread. We're going to throw some fertilizer down next. And there we have it, guys. Aeration, seed, lime, fertilizer. Not in that order. Aeration first, of course. Got it down. We will be revisiting this lawn in the spring. And if not, probably before. It really just depends on how the temperatures do. That grass is going to grow up a little bit, of course. It's going to germinate and stuff. And especially since we had all that rain and the grass is still real wet. The soil's wet. That grass seed is going to germinate. As you can see, it is cloudy today. I don't think the sun's coming out today, possibly tomorrow, so got a greater chance of germination just with that soil being wet. So a big question I get with a lot of my customers asking, you know, does this need to be watered? It's going to help if you do. Of course it's going to help if you do. But I've seen germination already without the water. You know, just some of the morning dew has caused that seed to start germinating in some of my yards that I've aerated. Now, given we just had all this rain and stuff, that's definitely going to be a big boost. Especially, that's why you do it this time of year. Temperatures start cooling off, you get some rain, it's definitely going to help with the whole process. Me personally, I do like to water mine. I do like to give mine the ultimate chance of survival. But given that you've already done the aeration, you've got cores pulled out of the ground, you're getting that seed to soil contact, you've probably got some moisture in your ground anyways, especially from the dew and stuff, so you do have a good chance of germination. But if you water it, of course it's going to help. Anyways, we're done here, guys. We're going to get off. I'm going to run the aerator back to the house. I got 8 yards to cut, so we'll go ahead and do that and call it a day, see if we can get into anything fun. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to conclude it for the day. I am, however, putting a grease cert in here and filling this up with grease just because I have not done it since I've owned the mower. I ain't gonna lie, it's needing to be done, so I'm gonna hit that. I just went to Tractor Supply Co. and picked up some of these fittings. I know I only needed one. Comes in a box of 10. It's the only way you can really buy them from Tractor Supply anyways. So went ahead and got one. I'm gonna go ahead and squirt some grease up in there and do the other one. Call it a day. Guys, I hope y'all had an awesome Monday. I hope y'all had an awesome start to your week. I was only able to get a couple of yards cut, but that's just because it was way too wet. We're going to get to most of those tomorrow. And then some of them, of course, we did the aerations on, so kind of letting the grass come in before I get back over there. But we're going to end it right here. Hope y'all had an awesome Monday. Great start to your week. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Shoot me a thumbs up. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.